Good morning. Day 22 on the PCT. April 4th, just a little bit after 7. I got a short hike down to Hikertown, 10 miles, so slept in a bit. The wind was howling last night, but fortunately where I camped was sheltered pretty much from the wind. I could hear it in the trees, and so as I looked around, I tried to find a spot where there were no trees like that leaning over my tent. So the weather forecast last night said sunny. Sunny somewhere, but not at mile marker 508. We'll see on the trail. First view of the morning, and we're at mile marker 509. Really cool how the low clouds surround the mountains, but in the valley it's sunny. Still well below freezing, but just gorgeous scenery and enjoying the view. Short walk. I'm going to take my time and enjoy this saunter to Hikertown. Mile marker 510 coming up on the parking lot for the trailhead. And yeah, I call out the mile markers. Perhaps it's since I had a 27-year career with the Highway Department in Virginia, VDOT, Virginia Department of Transportation. Not all of it was full 27, interrupted by military service. But highway engineers kind of like mile markers, and I like knowing where I'm at. And far out certainly makes it so much easier than having to look at a map and take grid north, convert to magnetic north, and adjust for magnetic declination, keep track of your pace camp. I think the last time I did that was 1993 at Camp Barefoot in Blackstone, Virginia. And Camp Barefoot was named after Van Barefoot, Medal of Honor recipient from World War II, and ironically the only Medal of Honor recipient I ever met. I was sitting next to him on a plane coming home on mid-tour leave from Iraq, and he said, "Are you in the Virginia Guard?" "Yes, sir. I used to be the senior Army advisor for the Virginia Guards." I said, "Sir, you must have been a full-board colonel." "Yes, I also was a recipient of the Medal of Honor," and then I just got goosebumps. So so glad Virginia named the camp in Blackstone Camp Barefoot. And I'll keep up with the mile markers. Mile marker 511, crossing Pine Canyon Road. And just left the National Forest, and there's a sign saying entering private property. My understanding is about 10%. Quarter cash. Ooh. Plenty of water around here. About 10% of the PCT is on private land, so it takes a lot of effort to maintain those easements, and we just need to be cognizant when we're out here that we're on somebody else's property. Even though we may have a legal right to, still be respectful. Mile marker 512. Just met back up with Jeff and Ellen from Michigan. Good to see them. Seems like everybody's head to Hikertown. Stay on the trail. Need to avoid friendly fire. Marker 515.
Alrighty, you
All
guys
right.
have a great one.
Got Alan from San Francisco. I met him at Barkley at the American Long Distance Hiker Association. We started the same day on the 14th, and he hung out in Palm Springs, went to Tehachapi, and he's going south. I'm going north, but you know, it's interesting how you reconnect. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Amazing trip.
yeah. All right, happy trails. Mile marker 516, and occasionally been seeing these little clay figurines. Greetings, PCT hikers. Interesting. Mile marker 517, and straight ahead is Hikertown, about a half mile up. Closing out day 22 on the Pacific Crest Trail. Relatively easy day, although this morning it was still a little chilly. Did just under 10 miles from horse camp to Hikertown. What an eclectic place this is. So I am staying at the Cantina Lodge. It's about an 8x8 room. No heat, but no wind. So dropped 1,800 feet in elevation. Gonna stay here for a couple days while I wait for another hiker to come in, and we're gonna take off together. So just another phenomenal day. Although it's a bit chilly, it's unusual for this time of year in this vicinity. So signing off for tonight.